you want to come in on the issue that's been raised about the fact, and a lot of
So,
people are
first of
saying
all,
this.
I hope,
A lot of people, Sabha, just hear my question before you respond. A lot of people like Professor Ranganathan making the point that Nupur just quoted from the verses, and therefore, can you hold morality from that period and set it as an example now, or can she get away by saying all I did is quote from the verses?
first of all, I'm not going to get into any verses, number one, because I think it's damaging. You want to get into Shivlings and Quran and verses. You want to do this in primetime TV, you just have to Google and look about, just do a Google search, you'll find the Guardian piece by a scholar, not some guest on your TV about the interpretation about Aisha. Do it. It's a Guardian piece. Do it. I will not be talking about all that. I can just say this, that what has happened yesterday is because I think it's disgusting to carry on like this. We are supposed to hold our country together, not divide it. That is how I see it. I've written a book on syncretic cultures. I do not believe in all of this, and I will not be getting into all this kind of a conversation. But I can say one thing to you. Politically, yes, what has happened for the BJP, it is tectonic. It is a significant thing that they have done it. The larger question politically is, does they have an ambassador? Some of them even suggested that Nupur Sharma is a fringe element. So does this redefine things in the BJP? Also, please don't forget that the RSS chief, just 2 days before this whole thing blew up, made a speech where part of it he said that there is no need to look for a shivling under in every mosque, which I have analyzed. There is a counter narrative happening, which I have written in one of my columns. You'll find it there. There's a counter narrative happening about in these alternative media, which have a lot of following in the Dalit media space, where where this whole and a lot of them are there. Both the professors who were arrested, who have faced criminal charges over the Shivling, Lucknow University and Delhi University, they both happen to be Dalits. Just go there and get your team to do some research. You'll find lakhs of viewers about the Buddhist shrines that were destroyed by Brahmins. But I don't want to get into all of this. Politically, what has happened, I was analyzing why did the RSS chief say what he said. Is he giving a signaling, so on and so forth.
Aishwarya, would you respond to the point that Sabha Naqvi makes, that with the comment made by RSS Sarsang Chalak Mohan Bhagwat ji and with the suspension of these two BJP spokespersons, is the BJP and the RSS trying to rein in the hotheads, those who might have gone a bit too far in public, who seem to be giving the party a bad name internationally? It doesn't really seem to be impacting their fortunes domestically, but this is impacting India's image globally, and therefore through both of these comments, are they being reined in?
See, Rahul, it would be unfair to say that it's only impacting internationally. As I said earlier, the role of GCC nations in our Indian economy is significant, and that's where my reply to Anand sir would be, which is as per the data published by RBI, 82% of the total remittances received by India were from 7 countries: UAE, United States, Saudi, Qatar, Kuwait, UK and Oman. So let's not underestimate the role that GCC country plays in our economy, right? Maybe China is dependent to a certain extent. Are they as dependent? I wouldn't say that. Having said that, coming to RSS's view and BJP's view, as I said, they are taking a pro-India view. If the GCC nations are not certainly happy with something that has happened, one, it has to be looked at as an isolated event. Our country, especially under the leadership of Modi, we have seen a betterment of relationship that we have with GCC nations. PM Modi has been accorded the highest civilian award from both Saudi and UAE. He shares a very warm relationship, personal relationship with the UAE leadership. Having said that, with that kind of relation, I wouldn't say that it's right. If they are expecting a certain thing to be done, I think they did what they had to do, and it's more of a
Professor Ranganathan, if you were to join these dots, do you see a new line being drawn in the sand saying that with Bhagwat ji's comments, with the suspension, is the BJP drawing a new line that you have to be careful about what you say and do? We can't have these kind of comments which hurt our party's image internationally.
Well, I don't know which image BJP is trying to save, because come what may, howsoever much virtue signaling they do, they are still going to be called fascist and Sanghi. So let's get this straight. it is a cop-out, it's a cowardly act. But as I Rahul requested you earlier, I, as a free speech absolutist, I don't believe in this dictum of Gerald Ford that you can buy any color Model T as long as it is black. I don't believe in, you can have complete freedom of speech of expression as long as you don't criticize some person or some prophet. No, I don't believe in that. Either it's one or two. That's why please go around the panel and ask all those people who are criticizing Nupur. Will they stand up with Charlie Hebdo journalist and Salman Rushdie?